Happy Tuesday to all those on YouTube and happy Tuesday to all those on Instagram. Welcome to today's episode on Sterling on Cinemas. That's Cinemas with an S. Today I'll be giving you my review on Madea's Tough Love, a relatively forgotten movie in Tyler Perry's filmography, but it's not canon to any of the Tyler Perry movies, any of the other Madea movies. But either way, before I begin, if you are new to this channel or to this Instagram page, don't forget to follow/subscribe, like on both ends, share on both ends, leave a comment on both ends on whatever good and bad you have to say, and most importantly, watch it from beginning to end. And did I mention share? Because please, that will most definitely help, especially on YouTube. So, Madea's Tough Love. After a hilariously regular run-in with the law, Madea is sentenced to community service. Determined to do good for the hood, Madea enlists Aunt Bam and Uncle Joe to try to save the Moms Mabley Youth Center from being shut down. With her irresistible sass and wisdom, Madea rallies the local kids to make a stand and prove that behind her tough exterior is a whole lot of love and heart for these young kids. Now, with Madea's Tough Love being a direct-to-video release, and if for those of you who never heard of it, I mean, everybody should know what a direct-to-video release. It's the type of movies you don't see in theaters. It's the type of movies that already automatically come on DVD, or you can find it at the local rental shop or on Netflix or wherever you might watch it. Most Tyler Perry fans may have not heard of this or did, but chose to skip it because they ain't trying to see Madea in no animation. She's already fine in what she's in the live-action form. It does not seem like Tough Love is canon to the rest of the Madea movies, but that is still fitting considering that Tough Love was not something that was necessary, that didn't really have to happen, but it was just a testament to show how popular the Madea character has become with the broader public and with the world. It also goes to show that Madea, in a way, always was a family-friendly character. I don't know. It just depends on your household. Like, it just depends on how you saw Madea as a character. If you saw her as an adult-oriented figure or somebody that was entertaining for everybody in the family. Me, personally, I think she's a family-friendly figure, even if her language isn't always clean. But, even if the things she talks about and the subjects she touches on isn't always clean, but it's for everybody to learn. This is implied through her impeccable methods on trying to discipline these kids, through tough love, like any black grandmother would do. But the story is nothing that we have not already seen before, but it is very grounded. It sees Madea being more of an outspoken individual and not just to her closest relatives and any child she comes across. Because like I said, her family is big. It seems like she know everybody. Everybody is either a niece, a nephew, a grandson, or a brother. We always did expect a Madea movie to give some type of underlying message to the story, but the valuable lesson that Tough Love is trying to convey is so concrete and last minute that it could have not been mentioned, and we still would have understood what the underlying message was just by watching it. After seeing Madea living her life in Atlanta under some Proud Family-esque animation, I'm not the only person that believes that this looks like the Proud Family when you watch it, but hey, it's just something oddly pleasing to watch. She has done a lot of things over the years since 2005 on the big screen, and before that on the stage. From helping a granddaughter out to giving her niece grits advice, giving her niece from Family Reunion some advice about hot grits, they hot, to rounding up a big happy family and being somebody's witness protector. If she could do all of these things, you know how predictable it would be for her to help to do some good for the hood, even if she has never expressed any ideas in the live-action franchise. Every side character, whether it is Joe, Aunt Bam, the children, the officers, or whoever Madea's rival is at the moment, plays the same roles you would see in any of the other movies. We know that Madea has a way with kids from the street and taking in foster ones, especially like all the way from Keke Palmer to raising and disciplining someone else's kids in her family. We know that what the police officers play no role in Madea's life, the type of role that police officers play in Madea's life than just putting her on probation for whatever she might be doing. Excuse me, hold on a sec. Okay, scratch that. What I was trying to say is the police officers play no role in Madea's life than just putting her on probation for whatever she might be doing. Like, they do much more in this movie than just that. The villain of the movie, Betsy Holiday, is somebody that creates the theme of this movie that most of us would not have been focused on until it was brought up, and that is never running from who you are. That's the theme. Never run from who you are, because who you are, like, your past is like where you came from is what makes you who you are. Basically, Betsy Holiday comes from the streets and made her way to politics because of the man. And she chooses to stay in this lifestyle in order to get away from her old one. Not because it was bad, just because she didn't like where she came from, therefore she wants to keep running from it. But we all know how that turns out. Madea's Tough Love has an 84% on Rotten Tomatoes. Madea's Tough Love is by no means a memorable standout from Tyler Perry Studios, but it brought enough heart, soul, wisdom, and tough love in order to make itself be recognized at least. So I would give it 6.3 Essos out of 10. It's a little better than Witness Protection, but it's not as good as Madea Christmas, because those are the lowest ones right now in this entire playlist. But anyway, that is my review on Madea's Tough Love. If you've never heard of Madea's Tough Love, you can check out it just so you can see what it looks like. See the animation, get some nostalgic from Proud Family. You know how it is. But either way it goes, I'll see you guys next time on my next video.